defined as a highly capable and extremely agile fourth-generation multi-role combat aircraft. This aircraft is currently utilised in the air policing roles in the UK and overseas, and in the air-to-surface role with the Royal Air Force on Operation Shader.
In his second year as the Typhoon display pilot, he and his aircraft from number 29 Squadron at RIAT Coningsby in Lincolnshire, the operational conversion unit for the Typhoon force.
Initially designed as a fighter and evolved into a swing-roll aircraft with outstanding air-to-surface capabilities. It was the imminent retirement earlier this year of the Tornado GR.4 that necessitated Project Centurion.
Yeah, that's an effort led by BAE Systems, which has seen the Typhoon taking on all of the Tornado GR.4's very considerable capabilities in the air-to-surface role, and the Typhoon's use for air-to-surface tasks has always been something that the RAF has led the way with. And that was shown in 2011 when the aircraft made its combat debut on Operation Ellerby over Libya. Centurion transferred the Tornado GR.4 capability to the Typhoon to ensure that no capability gap existed in that transition. It started with Paveway 4 to all tranches of Typhoon. Upgraded overnight from one standard to the next, the latest standard, while the aircraft were on deployment to RAF Akrotiri in Cyprus for operations in Iraq and Syria against the so-called Islamic State of Daesh, where Typhoons are generally flying close air support
SAC, which is Southern Air Policing, of Shada in the air-to-surface role of the military intervention against Daesh, of LME, the military intervention in Libya, and finally Opadana, UK Quick Reaction Alert. It's a busy fleet and it has been on continuous ops since the retirement of the Tornado F3 in 2011.
And of course that QRA, Quick Reaction Alert, air defence task remains really important for the Typhoon force. They hold it in the Falkland Islands as well with number 1435 flight, and also in the UK from both of the Typhoon operating bases, RIAT Coningsby, where this aircraft comes from, and RIAT Lossiemouth on the Murray's Firth. Very often we see these aircraft being scrambled after Russian bombers, probing the edges of British airspace, also airliners about which there may be security concerns or with which air traffic contact has been lost or so forth. 4 squadrons of Typhoons in Coningsby, along with 29 as the operational conversion unit. There are 3 and 11 on the front line, and 41 as the test and evaluation squadron at Lossiemouth, a very realistic opponent threat category. So, completing your sequence, Flight Lieutenant Jim Peterson with the Eurofighter Typhoon FGR.4. Next we're going to see some more Typhoons as the NATO 70 flypast. The elements of it operating from here return to us, namely the 3 Typhoons, the 4 F-16s and the German Typhoon, the EF-2000 as they call it. It gives us a chance to reflect a little on the evolution of NATO to Europe, where a sign of tensions being ratcheted up. Things began to change as the 1980s wore on though. There were efforts towards arms control, particularly in respect of nuclear weapons. And the Soviet Union was reforming too under the leadership of Mikhail Gorbachev. The events of 1989, of which we also marked the 30th anniversary this year of the Berlin Wall, it heralded a new post-Cold War era, but one with new challenges too. And the idea of a